The Endless Feast is proudly sponsored by the Edmonton Economic Development Corporation, the Montana Office of Tourism, and the Foundation for the Mid-South.
The Endless Feast travels the continent to explore and celebrate local food at its source. It's the connection between where our food comes from, it's the farmers, the producers, the people who cook it, and the people in the community who are eating their food every day.
There's so many things in our society that divide us, and what we eat can really bring us together.
It's about eating a gourmet meal made by a local chef, served in a gorgeous outdoor setting.
It's wonderful. It's really good.
I think everybody's going to walk away with the feeling that they've been to a very special event.
The Endless Feast is a celebration of sustainable agriculture, which is something that I feel a lot of joy about because it means we will be able to feed ourselves and our great-great-great-grandkids for generations to come.
If you treat the earth right, it will give back to you. And to me, that's what an Endless Feast is all about.
Come take a seat at our gorgeous table and join me in celebrating the Endless Feast. Cheers!
Cheers! Here's to the farm. Here's to the farm, yeah.
This week's Endless Feast is in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Edmonton is a beautiful city with lots of farms and farmers markets. There's a growing interest here in the slow food movement, which gets people to reconnect with the source of their food. People here are passionate about what they do, and they are eager to share that with you. Chef Blair is the main chef for this week's Endless Feast. He's going to take me to two farmers markets, one to look at produce, the other to look at a selection of meats for the feast.
You're at one of our most popular farmers markets. You're at the Old Strathcona Farmers Market.
Wow, it's huge!
We're going to actually go through the market and see some of the vendors that we're going to be using for the Endless Feast. This is Gull Valley Greenhouses, where we're going to get our tomatoes from for the feast tonight. So our first course, we're going to be doing a slow roasted tomato salad, and we're using some of these tomatoes right here.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Oh,
they look like they're glowing almost. They're so fresh. What happens at the Endless Feast is you get farmers and producers and community members together to create a dialogue around breaking bread, and it gives people an opportunity to really learn about the benefits of eating local food.
So this is going to be another one of our vendors that we're using at the Endless Feast. So this is Peas on Earth. This is Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Another busy day at the market.
Yeah.
This is
I think everyone should know someone by name that they're buying their food from.
Are we going to use this? This is so beautiful.
I know, this
gosh.
rainbow Swiss chard is fantastic. And yeah, we are going to be using this. And so we're going to be doing this on top of our slow roasted tomato salad. We're going to be
Using local providers, I find the taste is superior. We're literally getting things the day that they're picking them. Very important that people know what they're putting into their body and ask questions about what they're doing and what they're buying.
Ruby, are you an organic farm?
Yes, we have an organic farm, and this is the best we can eat.
Well, it's certainly beautiful. I can't wait to taste, and I can't wait to see your farm. I bet it's
the farm is beautiful.
Is it?
Oh, thank you.
Harvest is coming out and all the bounty is there to see all these foods, and they just smell fantastic. You walk through the farmers markets and it's just color and freshness.
Now we're coming to the downtown farmers market. This is just a beautiful open-air market.
Fantastic.
So this is our Berkshire pork. Very good. Hi, Alan. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Excellent. This is Ebeth.
We stopped by to see Alan at Irving Farm. He's going to provide the pork for the feast, specifically the pork belly that's going to be mixed in with the pheasant crepe, which I cannot wait to taste.
This is some of the best pork you can find.
All right.
The slow food movement does make you realize how important food is. That's how we originally used to farm, and so it's nice to see people go back to that.
So Irving Farm Fresh, you guys do a lot of products. You guys make your own sausage, correct?
Yeah, we make all our own sausage.
The great thing about building these relationships with the farmers and the local purveyors is that they bring it in and they tell us the story about how they're out in the field that day and how hard they're working, and so you just appreciate it that much more.
I can't wait to taste it. It's been such a pleasure talking to you.
No problem.
Really
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you, Alan. We'll see you on Thursday.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Welcome to the farm.
Thank you so much. Good to meet you, Eric. Today I'm going to Peas on Earth Farm to meet up with Chef Gail and Farmer Eric.
We're just showing Gail around a little bit. And yeah, come and join us. What are some of the items that we're going to put on the feast tomorrow?
Chef Gail will be helping Chef Blair prepare the feast. She's a food activist and she runs a cooking school. Peas on Earth is an urban organic farm in Edmonton, Canada, where we're going to have the feast.
My name is Eric Hua Chen. My wife and I, Ruby Law, are the owner of Peas on Earth Organic Garden. And we farm about 15 to 20 acres. We do specialize in the salad crops and in some of the Chinese vegetables like gailan and bok choy. Yeah.
This is what? This is kale, yeah?
Purple and green.
Unbelievable. Do you see this? This is so beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous color, great flavor.
Peas on Earth, you walk onto the property, the whole energy changes. It's amazing because you've just driven off of a highway. You've been looking at this residential urban area and you come onto this gorgeous farm.
That slow food movement is taking the time to savor the food and buying local.
I didn't know bok choy grew flowers.
Oh, edible flower, hey?
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We tasted some kale. We tasted some little flowers off the bok choy, and they were delicious.
Now, if you eat this corn, and from the base on,
Okay.
it has amazing amount of sugar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that it? Grandma and I are really close. She was a farmer back in China, and I think farming is in the blood. Grandma always said, you only really have to throw down the seeds and give it some TLC. I remember those words from day one, and that's what I believe farming is all about.
Talking to Eric was really a pleasure. Listening to him talk about how he learned the craft of farming from his grandmother, that was just really moving for me because I've always believed that food connects us to our ancestry and can help us remember where we've come from.
Eric, thank you for the tour. It was amazing.
Oh, my pleasure.
It was amazing. I can't believe we're going to have a feast here.
The endless feast to me means you are what you eat, eating and enjoying the food and know where the source of food comes from and know that this food is actually good for you.
Good morning, how are you? Nice to finally meet you, Blair.
Yes, nice to meet you, Jeroen.
Hi, I'm Yvette.
Hi, Jeroen.
Good
nice
to meet you.
Welcome to the Sylvan Star Cheese Farm.
Thank you.
Sylvan Star is milking their own cows and they're using the milk to make their cheese.
Are they friendly?
Oh, they are totally friendly.
Can I pet them? Ew!
Well, we're pretty self-sufficient. We've got the cows ourselves and we grow the feed for the cows as well. So basically everything's totally local product and everything's made and produced right here. So let's step inside so you can see how the cheese is made.
That cow kissed me.
Good job. We use several types of cheese, mostly Gouda. It's a traditional Dutch recipe and it's a nice, creamy, firm cheese. When we start out and we make cheese, we do that here in the cheese vat and then some rotating arms rotate paddles through the milk. The protein in the milk swells up, which causes the small pieces, also known as curds, thus creating whey and curds.
One of the really cool things about the Sylvan Star Cheese Farm was seeing how they actually do their entire cheese production right there. What happens after it leaves here?
So when it leaves here, we'll take it out with a net and we'll just scoop it out and put it into one of those molds. That's what cheese looks like to start with.
So can we see the next step?
Yeah, sure we can. We can go to the storage area and then you can see how our wheel's being waxed. We're providing a grizzly extra aged Gouda, Gouda medium, a cayenne and green peppercorn, a herbs and garlic, and a cumin Gouda.
Wow, this is so awesome!
All this beautifully stored cheese.
And it smells so Gouda in here. I had to say it.
Here you can see how the cheese is being waxed.
So this is one of the final processes?
Yes, it is.
That's so cool.
So yeah, once we're finished here, they'll go into the shelves and let them to dry.
So at what point can you eat them?
After 60 days, then we would have a mild Gouda.
Is there anything here that you're going to allow us to sample?
Yes, we do actually. So we've got this cheese over here.
Sylvan Star Farm cheese tastes different than cheese you just get at the regular market. You can tell it hasn't been processed in any way. The coating that they put on it allows the cheese to breathe. And when you get a cheese that's actually still breathing and alive, there's nothing really better for you to eat. Thank you.
Tools of the trade.
That's my kind of serving.
Original Dutch.
Wow.
The cheese at Sylvan Star shows that He takes a lot of pride in his work and has really mastered his art and the way he makes cheese.
Thanks so much for the tour.
Good. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Pleasure
We'll see
having
you
you
at
here.
the feast then.
Oh yeah, we'll see you over there.
Hi, Chef.
Good, Blair. Good to see you again, too.
Hi, I'm Edith. Hi, Kirsten. My name's Kirsten Kotoko, and I am the 4th generation of our family ranch. At our ranch, we believe in producing animals in a low-stress environment. We want to raise the cattle in their most natural settings, so the cattle are all raised without hormones and raised without antibiotics. So many people are missing out on this experience by not, eating beef that's been raised in this way.
Where will this beef be featured on your menu?
For our entree, we're taking short ribs and we're doing a braised Spring Creek Ranch beef short rib. We'll braise it down with red wine and some nice veal stock. The beef that we're getting when we buy from Spring Creek Ranch and we have that connection with their farm and their land, it just makes it taste that much better.
We're a fairly progressive ranch, and we've developed the technology where cattle's manure goes into these big biofermenters and produces a methane gas, and that in turn powers a cogenerator system and produces energy.
So do you power your whole farm with methane from your cows? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. Yes, yeah.
It's amazing. And the community also benefits from this? They get some of the power?
Yes, yeah.
But we actually produce enough energy to power about 1,000 homes and be completely sustainable at our ranch and our energy needs.
Manure is just a biomass with some unused nutrients, and we can convert it back to energy.
I think the coolest practice that they do at the Spring Creek Ranch is the way that they take the methane gas and turn it into usable energy.
It's something in agriculture that our fathers and grandfathers taught us to do, is be sustainable.
It's amazing.
It really validates what you do at the ranch when you get to share it, when people appreciate what you've done. It makes you proud to do what you do.
So we'll see you feast day, yeah?
We will.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Yes,
Great to meet you.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Welcome to Ensante.
Thank you. I'm Ebeth.
We're at Ensante Winery. It's Alberta's first and only organic fruit winery.
So where are we off to?
Well, I think I'll first show you the orchards so you see the raw product, and then you get to taste it at the end.
That's the best part.
This land was first homesteaded in 1927 by my grandparents. They were immigrants from the Ukraine. It's land that has been essentially farmed organically since the very beginning. So this particular apple is a Prairie Sun. Are these the ones you're going to use?
These
this variety?
We're using actually 2 different varieties than this in the apple compote, and then I believe you use these in making of the wine, though, don't you?
Yes.
So yeah, we'll be drinking these, and we'll be using some other ones for cooking.
Can you tell me a bit about some of the things you do here to take care of the land?
One of the things we do is crop rotation, so that you're not putting the same crop into the soil, because it takes away the same nutrients.
These are such beautiful colors, my goodness.
The wine takes on the color of the fruit, and it's why we've put them into clear bottles, because we're very proud of the different colors and the different wines. We produce 8 different commercial wines, and we grow all of the different fruits, so each one is a different fruit in itself. So these are 7 of the wines that we have. To make wine is understanding the different fruits and how to get the most color and flavor from them.
This is the alfalfa one.